Alright people, so I'm probably gonna put this into a mix video, but just in case I do, decide to post this on Patreon first and then put it into a mix video for later, I thought I would do a little introduction and then I might just cut this out, if I decide to put it into a mix video. We shall see. Anyways, Yeosang Legacy MV. I had hoped that we would get an MV for, the solo songs, but I didn't really think we were gonna get them, cause we getting like one for Roar from Mingi. I was like, okay, that makes sense. He has other solo music videos. As for Yeosang, as for Seonghwa, San, I think, are the members who do not have any solo music videos of their own songs. So us actually getting that, I would assume we're gonna keep getting them till we gotten all 8. Well, we already have Woongyang, Sagittarius, so we're not gonna get an MV for that. But still, I'm very excited. Also, different from last time, this is straight on. I opened the video and I just saw blue. I didn't see the KQ intro, so I'm kind of like, wow, this is Yeosang. This is just Yeosang. And I'm so excited. Obviously, I know the song really, really well. Anyways, I am excited, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing you really notice when you open this video is you're being attacked with a ghost face of Yeosang in blue. I don't really have any expectation as to what the music video will be, but I feel like I can only really expect, like greatness out of this, as it is Yeosang. The legacy song is so good. So, alright. Ooh! Okay. Well, okay. We already have the man bun in here. Then it's gonna be great. I love this hairstyle on Yeosang with the man bun and everything. It's such an iconic look on it. I hope he never cuts his hair unless he really wants to. Oh. Oh my gosh, wow. Also, I am totally and completely honestly gonna be fully focusing on the visuals. Because, as I said, I already know the song by heart. I love the song. It's such a good song. Let me say that again, just for you to know that I do care about the song as well. But I already know it. I already know it. I know he sounds amazing. I will be focusing on the visuals because, goddamn, they put him in this outfit. Well, actually, I'm wondering how much they, chose themselves. Like how much they are involved in their own music video in terms of what they're wearing and styling and everything. He already looks like a goddess siren hybrid type of thing and I'm here for it. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is like a dance performance. I love it. Oh my, what? Oh my, oh what? Let's take it back a little bit just because we can. Just because we can. This is more so like a performance video, more so than an MV, and I do not mind. I mean, I've only really seen fan cams of this, but the choreo is so fire. I love the switch up from the, the colors to the black and white. One thing that's kind of sad to me is that, people will be like, oh my god, Yeosang is such a fantastic dancer, but he was a dancer before he joined 80s. it's so sad that he's like so severely underrated. Like, it's really, really sad when you think about it. Like, there's a lot of idols in different type of groups that are super underrated, and it's so sad to witness because they have so much talent. They're so hardworking. Like, I guess it has partially, I feel like it might be because he gets so few lines that like people don't really notice him, and you know, a lot of the times he doesn't really get too much screen time either. And again, of course, like I've said in other videos too, like obviously they cannot have the same amount of lines in every single song. That is not like possible, you know? But it's just like, this is so good and it should be recognized already. You shouldn't be surprised that Yeosang is talented. But I feel like that's the problem, I guess. See, a lot of words to describe a very like I could have said this with one sentence, but it's me. So the problem is that people are surprised that he's talented. And I'm like, of course he's talented. First of all, he's in ATs. Like, of course he's gonna be talented. Second of all, it's Yeosang. Of course he's gonna be talented. Like, he was already a dancer before he joined ATs. ATs was mainly like a dance group in the beginning, like a performance group. Unless I remember incorrectly, but from what I remember is that they were supposed to be like a very dance-heavy performance group. And then they kind of like, you know, changed it up a little bit. But like, of course he's talented. Like I said, that's the problem. It's so sad that people are surprised that he's talented. Like, why would you be surprised? You know, that's the problem. Anyways, let's do that hook again. This is so cool. Oh my god. Wow. Literally God. Yeosang is God. That yeah. Oh damn. You know, isn't it weird that you can sit here for over a minute and see his abs in full display, and then as you introduce a nipple, you lose it? See, because that didn't happen in the live stage. So, wow! Oh my gosh! Wait! Oh my goodness, Lord! Wow! Have mercy! Wow, Yeosang. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen him fully. Have we seen his nipple? That sounds very weird. Have we seen his nipple before? Like that's a normal question. It is in the K-pop community. It's a normal question. I don't think we've ever seen him fully shirtless before. I wasn't prepared. I mean, abs, sure, seen those live, by the way. I think. Actually, I don't remember. It could have. Actually, now I don't remember. But I think I've seen them live. But still, abs. You know, that's. You know, we've seen that before. Glorious looking god. He's built like a god. I know I keep referring him to a god, but he literally is. That's yeah. But I don't think we've seen like the whole display at once, and I wasn't like fully prepared to be, you know, shown his entire upper body with the man bun and his sculpted beautiful face. So I just yeah. Not that I mind. Again, holy fuck. Anyways, I didn't think he was gonna take his entire shirt off, but he did, and okay. Gosh, oh my god, wow. My, I cannot, like, again, God. Or Mother Earth herself, I don't really know. He is a greater being, and no one can, like, look at this. A greater being of this world, and no one can tell me wow. My gosh. You read a legacy. Actually, one thing I have been wondering about is because the ad-libs, I don't recognize that as, you know, Yeosang's voice. So unless he changed up his voice correctly, it almost sounds like either Jungho or maybe Wooyoung. So I'm wondering if they have done like, you know, ad-libs for each other. Because I feel like I hear, who is it, like Jungho? Is it in Yoonho? So, but I feel like Yoonho might do his own ad-libs. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not saying that Yeosang couldn't. I don't recognize it as Yeosang's voice at all. So I'm wondering if they have done like ad-libs for each other's songs, because I feel like that wouldn't be too far-fetched, would it? Oh, the lighting! Oh my gosh, his honey beautiful. Is it more? Is there anything else happening? Gosh, his face. Okay. I know I've said this entire video for like 15 minutes now that he's basically God, but he also might be the devil himself, because the devil is alluring and I welcome him. Yeah. Oh, that was great. I loved it. Oh my gosh. His visuals are another world. Obviously his voice and the song itself and everything is amazing. The choreo is fantastic. But you know, like I said, I have already heard and seen it before. I have already, you know, like reacted to it myself, you know, like privately. So kind of hard sitting here being like all like, you know, fangirling over it in the same way that I would if I had listened to it the first time, if you know what I mean. Often I'm very scared to be like misunderstood when I say things, because I can say things a little wrong, so I hope you get what I mean. I'm not meaning that I'm not like, you know, excited to hear it in that way. It's just, it's a different feeling sitting here when I already know the choreo, the song, everything like that. The only thing that was new was this like performance video of it, so that's kind of what I would like naturally, you know, focus on. Should we watch that one more time? Let's watch it one more time, just because we can. Again, just because the visuals were so good. Also, I really do not mind that this was more so of like a performance video, so maybe that's what we're gonna get for all of them, because I mean, I guess Wooyoung's too is kind of like a performance video because we only really see him dancing, and same with Mingi. I mean, even though he was acting up and taking his shirt off like Yeosang was, oh my god, imagine if everyone is taking their, could you imagine if we're gonna see abs on Yoonho? Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get like a performance video for all of them, because technically Mingi's was, you know, a performance video too. He did the choreo that he did on stage. He was, you know, acting up, going around, barking and everything like he would have. So I feel like maybe that's what we're getting, and I do not mind at all. I'm happy with that, because we get to see the choreo, you know, even cleaner. You know, we get to see them like, you know, solo. So yeah, I do not mind. How long has it been since we got Roar? Has it been 2 weeks? Are we gonna get like a solo like every 2 weeks now? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's 3 weeks ago also? I have no idea. Anyways. Wow. Wait, I just have to do something. Just wait a moment. Alright. I cannot even imagine all the like great edits we're gonna get out of this. Also, whoever did the outfit for him, wow. Whoever thought about putting him in this or like designed this or whatever, I like. I do want to say this about the song. I love how this is so Yeosang, but it's also very 80s. I feel like all of them has like made something that represents themselves very well, but they are also part of 80s, and I feel like you can hear that sound even though this is all individual and they have their individual like flavors and sounds to it. You can still like link it to 80s. It's not like something that I would be like, oh my god, the 80s could never do this, you know, like it's something that you can like resonate, I guess, is that the word, to 80s, but it's also so personal and so like them in a way, if that makes sense. I freaking love this part.
Rising with the sunrise.
This shot right here is beautiful. The way they've done the lighting with him, you know, in the middle. Everything about it is just beautiful. You know, I could almost, now that I can actually like focus properly, like more so on the like video itself. So like, I know you don't really need it because they also have this kind of like fog type of thing around him, but it would kind of be a little cool if he had actual sand coming up and then dripping down from his hand, you know? Could you see the vision? But actually, that might be maybe like too like similar to other MVs when I think about it, so maybe that's why they didn't do it. It wouldn't be original, I guess. Gosh, his body is insane. I'm so glad that KQ removed that, you know, the silly thing of a workout band they had on him for years now, because look at this man and how he's built. Also, I feel like this performance video is kind of perfect to be dropped in October, because I feel like it's kind of something like, are we summoning something? You know, I feel like we're kind of summoning something, but I feel like we're doing that a lot of the times with AT, so maybe that also makes sense. I just feel like this was perfect for October. Alright, I'm excited. I do believe this is the first Chen solo song I ever listened to, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I cannot remember us checking out anything, at least, that was a solo song for him. So, alright, let's go. Oh!
지나가 버린 다신 잡을 수 없이 날리는 공기 무심한 듯 버려진 감정에 먼지 속에 가려진 시선들 사라진 온기
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. Okay, wait, no, I was not, I was, I was not expecting Chen to have this type of sound. I don't know why, I just assumed he would have some type of ballad, which is very like small-minded of me actually, because Chen has the voice of an angel, and I mean, I do remember that one EXO performance. I don't remember the song, but he was going off with his vocals. So I should have known that he could do something like this. I wasn't expecting it. Not that I wouldn't like think that he could do anything like this because his voice is very versatile. I just, like I said, I wasn't expecting it. But this is sounding so good and he looks fantastic.
작은 외로움 삼키는 숨 내 맘 깊이 더 스며와 작은 떨림을 느껴 익숙한 공기에 피어나 차오르는 온기에 꺼진 불빛 넘어 새겨둔 기억 yeah, I wanna let go 찬란했던 기억
Ooh, this outfit. Wow. Okay, also, is this his band or is this just like a random group of strangers? Not a random group of strangers, but you know what I mean. Is this like an actual formed band that he has, or is it just like someone who has been hired to sing with him? Because like if I didn't know him already, I would assume that he was in a band, that he played in a band, and that he was not a K-pop artist.
수 없으니까 남겨진 나를 데려간 난 And nothing is over 계속해서 난 run away to Arcadia
What is Arcadia though? Because this looked like a tall ass like, you know, apartment complex, but then it was under his shoe. So I don't really know what Arcadia. I feel like I've heard of it before though. Arcadia. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. But that was really cool. It was right up my alley, I feel like, in terms of sound. It was really, really cool. It sounded so good. And his voice, it's so versatile. I love what he can do with his voice. It is just, it's so, so good. Yeah, this was really fun. It was really, really fun to listen to. Alright, so Suho has another MV, Medicine. I am excited, so let's go. Oh, he looks so cute. Wait, this is so different sounding than the other MV, which was way more like soft rock type of band, type of like inspired in a way. This is way more pop sounding. Okay. This reminds me of something. I don't know what, but it reminds me of something. It's kind of like, almost like absurd sounding in a way. The way that chorus came in. Maybe that's what, I don't know. But it's fun. It's definitely fun.
stop, never stop, never stop. Cause you could be my medicine. 어디서 기띵하며 너를 찾아가. 그래야 살아나.
Are we like talking about like the procedures of like a heartbreak? And like, cause I feel like this is kind of I feel like this is kind of almost like a very like I said, absurd way to like describe it in a way. Like you can feel a little bit crazy and stuff and going a little, you know, silly in a way. But I like it. It's maybe it's like it has like a little silly 80s vibe type of thing maybe. I don't really know. I just feel like some music from the 80s type of like kind of sounded like this. But yeah.
Never stop, never stop, never stop, never stop. Cause you could be my medicine. 어디서 기띵하며 너를 찾아가. 그래야 살아나. Tell me about the medicine. 세포 속에 퍼진 love. 다시 beating heart. It's gonna feel alive. You could be my medicine. Never stop, never stop, never stop. Cause you could be my medicine. You're the only thing I want. 오직 너만 날 고칠 수 있잖아. Tell me about the medicine. 삼킬수록 원해도 사가 나는 heart. It's gonna feel alive. You could be my medicine.
Ooh, outfit.
Feel alive. Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me about the medicine. Yeah.
Oh my god, the men are wearing skirts. I'm in love. Wow, okay, wow. That's some great outfits.
Yeah.
We're all wearing like all different outfits here. I'm wondering what that's about. Right. I'm wondering what this is about, like properly, because the music video, again, a little like absurd type of silliness going on. Everyone was wearing different type of like outfits that could maybe represent, I don't really know, maybe like, you know, that everyone like the like, you know, like your neighbor, you know, the guy at the that drives the delivery packages, you know, the doctor, like everyone can like experience this type of like, you know, thing? Or is it because like everyone can like deliver something, like the nurse can deliver medicine, the, you know, the delivery guy delivers pack. I have no idea, honestly, but I feel like maybe this was some type of like maybe like a healing from a breakup, because he kept saying you could be my medicine, so maybe like you can be my healing of a broken heart, something like, but in a way more like fun and like up-tempo silly type of way of saying it. I don't know, but I liked it. It was quite catchy. It was definitely not what I had expected at all. I don't really know what to expect though when it comes to these like solo, you know, releases. That's something I've learned after getting into K-pop for sure. You can never really expect anything, because like these idols will throw anything at you and you will just consume it and you will be just like, wow, I didn't expect it, but it was so good, you know? And this was one of those. I didn't expect it, but that's also probably because the last one we heard was way more rock inspired, and I know that Suho tends to do that type of sound, at least from the things I have heard, but obviously I haven't heard everything. But yeah, that was really cool. Alright, so I don't really do this too often, but I thought we could listen to the Highlight medley for Onewe's new upcoming album, and maybe we get some like pre-favorites before the album actually drops. I have been told that this like sound for their at least title track is gonna be more so on the like silly side, like kind of different than what we're used to hearing them with, which is totally cool. I'm very excited for that. I mean, I've loved everything Onewe so far, so I'm curious as to what they're like going for. Maybe this could also like, you know, help us determine what we're gonna put where, because I'm probably gonna listen to all the B-sides in this album too in different like mix videos, and yeah, I'm just very excited. So okay, 4th mini album. I'm wondering how many songs there are in the mini album. I have hi I have seen photos. I have, but that's not the same as seeing, you know, video clips. Videos and photos are not the same thing, which I am aware of that you know, but I just had to point that out. Wow, Younghoon. Oh my gosh. And then the sexy guitarist looked amazing as well. Oh my god, they're all gonna look fantastic. I've seen the concept photos because obviously I'm chronically online, so I'm gonna see it. I haven't like listened to anything though. This is the first thing I'm listening to that's kind of like related to the album. But they will look so fantastic. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, did you see that we got like 5 seconds of just Harin? Oh my god, he looked fantastic. Wow, oh my god. Wow, oh my god, you're so beautiful. I love you. This is sounding like a banger already. The album is kind of called Maze. Is Lucky 12, is that gonna be the title track since it's the first? No, because I feel like often the first song is not the title track. I feel like it's the second one is usual. But I don't know if there's different like K-pop and K-band. I don't really know. I already love this. Wow. Oh, I already know I'm gonna love this. I don't need to hear anymore. I already know I'm gonna love this. I'm kind of wanting to almost like, this is a Kangyeon lyrics. Oh, and it's composed by Kangyeon. Oh, this is a Kangyeon song. Cool. I'm almost like tempted to skip through this because I feel like already I'm gonna love it and I don't want to be spoiled too much. Would you be mad at me if I did that? No, you wouldn't. I'm gonna skip through this because I think I'm gonna love it and I don't want to be spoiled to it. I want to be surprised, but I already know this is probably the first B-side I'm gonna listen to. So I'm gonna skip through it. Yeah. Okay, hide and seek. Oh, Akia wrote the lyric and composed this. Okay, fun. I kind of forgot to see about the 2 other songs who, I think you told me though that this was the first Gia composed title track, I think. So yeah, anyways. This is sounding like Onewe. Very much like Onewe. Oh wait, okay, so this is a Harin and Kangyeon song, okay. Oh, and there's also lyrics by Kiak, okay.
그땐 아직 그날처럼 아름답고 찬란하게 빛나 쏟아내리는 저 하늘의 별들과 끝없는 우주는 영원할 테니까 넌 그대로만 있어줘.
Oh no, whoa, I'm not ready for that. Okay.
또 길을 잃고
Oh wait, lyrics by Dongmyeon. Oh, and Kihyuk. Oh, it's composed by Dong. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
어디에 있나 알록달록 말들려 이 바람을 건너 넌 어디로 달리기에 갈 곳을 잃은 난 대답 없는 하늘을 바라 내 눈물을
Wow. Okay, this one too. I already know I'm gonna love this one too. 7th of October. Now it's the 3rd. It is Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Is it dropping? It says Tuesday. Never mind. I'm gonna love all the songs on this album. I already know. I'm kind of glad I checked out the highlight medley because now I'm even more like, you know, excited. I already was excited. I only really skipped the third one because I already could tell I'm gonna love it and I don't want to be spoiled to that one for some reason. I don't really know why. I felt like I didn't want to. So sorry about that, but also not sorry because I know it's gonna be worth it when we actually check out the album and stuff. But yeah, this I think is gonna be incredible, and this is gonna be like my second comeback, proper comeback, because again, the first one we had was just a single. It wasn't an album. This is the second album. This is my second comeback. But if you like, you know, include, you know, singles, then this is gonna be my third, but it's gonna be my second. Feel more like comfortable saying second because, you know, and I feel like this is going to be a really good one. And we're getting 7 songs. I think that's a lot of songs for a mini album. I feel like mini albums usually have like 4 to 5 songs. 7 songs, it's a lot in my opinion. And I'm not mad about it. I'm so excited. So yeah.